digital, the first thing that comes up is actually the technology. We've said it over and over again, just an enabler. And to what Leslie said earlier, we can get tech, we can get it down, we can create it, we can solve it. But we have clarity on the and how do we solve it in a humane, inclusive, and sustainable way. And we bring the tech innovation along. And the mission is collaborate, collaborate, collaborate. There are lots of digital entrepreneurs that have come up with solutions like the one we've heard now, and many that are continuing to do the work that would so want to partner to solve some of these things. In the year 2020, we should not be sitting with any problem because digital can do it. Instead, we now need agile strategy and development where we're just piloting, doing small things, making small moves and these things out. If it works in a pilot, start looking at scaling versus big bang investments that are not yielding results. Digital can solve it. And I think the last one, sorry, I hadn't had it, is for everyone in this webinar. You have to reach and lean in to not be left behind in this fourth industrial revolution. As a woman, you cannot be sitting waiting for the training to be brought to you, for the opportunity to be brought to you. From now on, if they're bringing a new application in your department, put up your hand and say, me, I want to try it. In that way, you future-proof yourself so that you remain relevant as we go.
Amazing. Thank you. Refuel strict 2 minutes.
Yeah, I agree with everything that everyone has said, and they've covered some of my point. But I just want to reemphasize that technology can really play a key role in smart city environment. You know, we've discussed it. How it can provide crucial data to improve operation. One of the questions about health, you know, you do all those things. But I think there are a lot of challenges as well that are, you know, associated with the unintended consequences of that technology. And I think we need to really mitigate those challenges to be able to leverage technological advances. Again, I go back to my own industry where, you know, the drone technology hasn't really picked up. It has the potential to really solve some of those issues, such as health, you know, especially during COVID-19, you know, medication, agriculture, monitoring, firefighting. But because of issues with the issues that have been brought up because of these unintended consequences, we haven't been able to leverage on that technology. And I think my advice is every technology, there has been issues, like with AI, where you've got biased, but we have to mitigate those every way. We need to really find a way to balance those security and safety issues with innovation, because we're really going to be left out. So everybody has spoken about collaboration or the regulatory framework, or the people that are behind putting those regulations. They need to be brought in right at the bottom of when we start talking about the ecosystem, the innovation, so we can allow that innovation to take place, but while being mindful as well about those security issues raised, data issues that raised. So what I would like to see.
And finally, Lisa. Lisa? Lisa, your clock is running. Lisa?
Yes. Thank you once again, ladies. Okay. Yes.
Quick 2 minutes, please.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm unmuted.
We can hear you, Palisa.
Yes, am I back? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. All right. My point of departure would be to give a practical insight for the benefit of widening our scope for STEM pedagogical uh, development, and also to navigate employment and self-employment around for the youth and around the city of Joburg, and speeding up the skill development, the relevant skill development. Yes, that would be my last take.
Thank you very much. I would like to very quickly conclude and then head to the MMC for her to give our parting words. Just in summary of this discussion today, and the takeaways, skills has obviously been one of the key critical discussions here, especially the critical thinking skills, people management, problem solving, and coordinating, as well as then leading into the core of what is needed, because technology is actually useless. So what we are critically putting our minds to resolve and solve with the use of that technology. Accessibility has been another thing that's from everyone, and how to bridge that digital divide. We cannot move forward as a country if we lag and leave so many people unable to access this economy that is coming, especially given the fact that this economy coming is going to be highly focused on solving the problems and the needs of people and communities. We have the largest population of a very large population of youth, which means that we have a very big opportunity for the future generation to provide services and solutions to each other. That accessibility also incorporates the type of programming and career path, and as you say, demystifying how do you get into these roles? How do you get into how do you get access to education? How do you get